Welcome back, amazing business owners, entrepreneurs, photographers, creatives, anyone who wants to actually make a living doing what they love. Welcome to another episode of Business Straight Up. Today's episode is going to be short and sweet. Basically, I'm going to walk you through a few of the things that I see when I watch new business owners jump in and try to grow their business to where they want it to be. Now, first of all, as you know, I always say when you are the boss, you create the rules. This is your business. You get to run it the way you want. However, if you are not seeing the results that you want, it's probably time to get some expertise from people who have been there before. So what I am going to do is have a new series. I'm actually up to 6 skills right now. That might change. I'm going to work on this a little more today, but I wanted to get this out there so that you know what is coming. I recorded a podcast episode. This is kind of where this all started, about one of the things that I see over and over and over again, specifically in photography groups. And I actually see this, I'm in a lot of baking groups as well because I love to bake. And so I see it in there as well. And the episode that I recorded was about staying teachable, keeping your mind open and your heart open to constantly learning. And I recorded this episode because it is very, 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 very important. But I started thinking more about it. And that is just one of several skills that a business owner must have in order to watch their business grow. And as I said, I'm up to 6 right now. And this was actually inspired by watching the finale of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. If you guys are not familiar with that show, highly recommend it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's kind of like late 50s, early 60s. The costumes are amazing. And it's just a great show because she is really going against the times, especially as a female. So love that show, but this was inspired by that because there's kind of a difficult moment towards the end, and it's kind of an eye-opener for her to say, maybe I need to stay open to a few more things. So we'll talk about that in another episode. But I wanted to share with you what's coming. You will have another episode a little later today or later this week. I'm trying to get 2 out this week, with this one being kind of an explanation of what's coming, as well as number 1. And we're just going to grow from there and keep going. I also want you to know that April through June for me is insanely busy. My son is graduating this year. He's graduating high school. He is 17. He's actually in 3 different schools right now. So he's graduating 2 of them. And then, so that's, April is preparing for that. And I have a conference at the end of April. I'm traveling in May. He graduates. And then I have another conference and retreat at the end of May. And then in June, we have a lot of travel planned, so it's going to be a little bit of a crazy time, but the reason that I'm sharing that is because I have never done this before, but I kind of have wanted to, and I just didn't know what that would look like. So I'm actually going to bring back some of my most popular episodes, and we're going to give them an encore presentation. You guys, I have had some amazing business owners on my podcast. And sometimes because those episodes are a little bit older, they kind of get pushed to the bottom, but they are no less valuable today than they were when they originally aired. I am working on being consistent and getting episodes out to you every week. But the reality is that sometimes I'm a little overwhelmed. I do run a working studio. I am still working with clients. I have 2 kids. Things are a little crazy sometimes. So I'm hoping that doing these encore presentations and repurposing some of the content that I've already created will help in that overwhelm. And if you guys have ever worked with me on your content plan, your editorial calendar plan, anything for marketing, you know that I am a huge fan of repurposing your content. It is something that we should be doing regularly if the content is evergreen. Now, if the content is no longer applicable or no longer relevant, then of course that may not work. But this content absolutely is. These episodes are amazing, wonderful bosses, And I would love for you to hear them again. I know that sometimes we tend to hesitate listening to something again, but I can tell you from personal experience that I have certain episodes that are starred in my podcast player because I know that if I'm getting ready in the morning and just need a quick, like, hell yeah kind of thing, that sometimes these episodes are my go-tos and I always pull something new out of them. So in these encore episodes, even if you heard them the first time, I really want to encourage you to listen in again because chances are you are probably a little bit of a different person, probably a little bit of a different business owner than you were the first time. And now you're going to pull something completely different out of it. So I am excited for everything coming up. We are going to do this series of the top skills to help you grow your business and see the success that you want to see in your business. I'm at 6 right now. That might grow, but the first episode will be available this week, all about being teachable and continuing to learn that continuing education. If you all are like, Brooke, I love this podcast. Where can I learn more about how to actually work with you? I would love to work with you too. I have mentoring available. I have templates available in my shop. And I have a few different courses available that are very specific. So if you would like to learn more about SEO, you can read more information at SEO4photographers.com. I also have my email marketing 101 course. If you are just starting and you're like, I don't even know where to begin, this is a free course. It's at businessstraightedup.com/email101. That's all one word. And I also have my Boudoir Marketing Masterclass, which was very, very popular at WPPI. It has been a big success. And that is available at businessstraightedup.com/BMM. So many different options. And of course, if you just have a quick question, please, please, please go into the community and ask. I am admittedly not as present in the community as I probably should be, but as soon as someone asks, I am there. So I am all over helping you, and you can access that community at businessstraightedup.com/community. That is our little corner of Facebook. This is the stuff that's coming. I'm really, really excited about where we're heading and the things that we have to look forward to. If you have a question, please head over to the community and ask. I can't wait to help you with your business.